Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. This is boy Adam's Link. Welcome back to another video. Please try as much as possible to support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all social platform. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, adamslinkmedia, and please subscribe and click that bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. So guys, starting this video, I will be discussing Yahoo boys versus terrorists. The reason why I want to discuss about this is because of these pictures I saw on Twitter. These pictures versus this picture. And one of the pictures shows EFCC parading Yahoo boys as criminals and of course holding their laptops and showing their bare faces. The other one shows police security agents in parading terrorists. Their back have their face, they just take the picture of their back while their face were facing the wall. They didn't reveal their identity. So now someone said picture number 1 suspected Yahoo boys, picture number 2 confirmed and confessed kidnappers and terrorists. Terrorists and violent criminals are highly respected and celebrated in Buhari's Nigeria. Terrorists and violent criminals are highly respected and celebrated in Nigeria. Well, in the other hand, young guys who simply just dress well. In fact, let me say, okay, Yahoo boys, you see EFCC security agency even shooting them down on sight. Some will go as far as chasing them and causing havoc. So many things. I know some people might not see this particular topic interesting, but it should be. It should be really interesting to us, and we should really take a look at it very well. You see a country where kidnappers, terrorists are glorified in a way that, see, after they caught them, they rehabilitate them and send them and release them to be part of us again. Meanwhile, Yahoo boys will be discriminated, their face will be profiled, they will expose their face everywhere. You see, this country no balance. In Nigeria as a whole, no balance. So that is why, as a young man there, you should be aware of these kind of things. You should be aware and alert, because at the end of the day, you are in a country that there's partiality in everything. There's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing that I can do about it. No matter the shout that I shout, no matter the talk that I will talk, that will change the government perspective of not negotiating with those guys, kidnappers and all those people. You see? So there's nothing at all. And meanwhile, Ijo police recently came out and he said, save life first before asking for police report. The IG of police said that. You know, we have had this issue severally. A lot of people have died simply because when they are involved in an accident or robbery case, maybe got shot, or those kind of things, or any incident at all that's really bloody. When you take that victim to the hospital, the first thing they're going to ask you is police report. They'll be demanding for police report. Well, the IG of police have said that save life first before asking for police report. The IGs of police have been saying this, but yet some hospitals, majority of Nigeria hospitals, still will ask for police report. That is why I don't pray for anybody to have accident in this country. I don't pray for anyone to be involved in a very gruesome incident, because these hospitals will disappoint you. The only hospital I see trying, they're going to attend to you, is because it's a private hospital, and it's when you have your money with you. They will immediately attend to you first before police report. That is if you have enough money. But accident victims and all those things, their first response is government hospital. And when you take all those people to government hospitals, they're going to ask you for police report. It takes only by the grace of God that you go to a hospital, government hospital, that they won't ask for police report first. They save your life first. It's rare. is rare, but like I've said, it is by the grace of God. Well, another thing I want to talk about is one very interesting topic of a girl who recently wore Bumshort to a market. Bumshort, really short gown to a short trouser to a market. And this particular video has caused a lot of controversial statements. People are talking about it, argument everywhere. Well, let's watch the video a little bit.
If you touch me again, I'm going to fuck you.
For this girl, this is what she wrote. She said, "See why I hate going to the market. One guy put his hand in and touched my butt. This guy really came to say, if you say you carry leg here, we forbid you. I am not entering this market again." I said, "The 3 men that touched me earlier, I kept slapping them and they wanted to get physical. That's why that one was ranting in the other video. It's not just adult men, children too, who raise their kids. My ears are plugged with loud music. I don't want to hear the conversation outside again because I don't want to talk to anyone and cause a scene. But is this time I'm coming to this place. Never for once came down from the keke. I didn't even enter the market again. I was just on the road inside the keke." Well, this girl wore extremely short Bumshort to this market, and she was in the keke, and a lot of guys were approaching her in the market, and there's some were trying to sexually abuse her. You know, we're touching her thighs, saying, "No, girl, I love you." Of course, you listen to that video, right? Now, before I even start any further, this is what a very popular Nigerian activist say about this particular video. He said, "Wearing a bombshell to an area populated by uneducated, unexposed drug-addled agbero is irresponsible and stupid. You can gladly call it victim blaming, but victim can also be stupid. It doesn't invalidate them being stupid of crime, wrong. Truth can exist. Thank you. I am sure if you wear same bomb short and walk the length and breadth of an estate in Lagos or Abuja, no one will harass or ask you any question. It is still the same men in those estates. Difference is that they are more informed and more educated, exposed than the agberos. You can't make a stupid judgmental call and then use that as yardstick to measure all men and justify your hatred for men. You can single out the stupid men who harassed and assaulted you. I am in support of any punishment for them and also acknowledge your own stupidity. Back in school, there are certain places I don't go, even as a guy, because I know the people there don't have sense like normal people. I won't walk in Sambisa forest or sleep with a door open in an unsafe neighborhood. It is called irresponsibility. It is called responsibility. You have responsibility to avoid crime, criminals, and degraded even as the government work hard to send them to prison where they rightfully belong. You can't walk into a den of degraded and hacked or shocked that they are hacked like that. Well, but first guys, you can as well leave your comment, leave your contribution concerning the girl who wear a Bumshort to a market. And with what this man said, you know, we all have responsibilities. Despite they have bad people in the country, it doesn't mean that you should run into their trap. They can say there are kidnappers there. Doesn't mean that you will say, oh, all kidnappers should be responsible, or kidnappers are responsible. Then you will just run into their den like that. No. You are responsible, but you cannot expect another person to be as responsible as you. You have that obligation to teach yourself of some certain places. There are even places where tell you, okay, here, danger, don't go there. Or dogs are there, don't go there. There are fences will say danger, dogs. So you have seen our danger dogs and you still go inside that place. You will see what you are looking for. You are wearing Bumshort to a market you know that they are uneducated agberos. You know quite well that that market, they are very, very uneducated agberos. Even mindset people who has rape in their mind are there. And yet you wore Bumshort to that place. Like what the man said, if that girl wore the same Bumshort to a very exclusive fine estate in Abuja or Lagos or anywhere in the country, I bet you nobody will even notice her. Because those people there are more educated, more exposed. So the girl came outside saying all men are the same. How does that really define all men? You wore a Bumshort to a place you were not supposed to wear a Bumshort to. You have responsibility to take good care of yourself. You have let us forget the morals about it, or let's forget say, oh, why is she wearing Bumshort? Is she a whore or is she an ashawo? All those kind of stuff. Let's even forget about that. We are not even talking about that. We are talking about responsibility to keep yourself safe. You don't expect everybody to be as educated as you. Yes, you are educated, you know the right thing. But does that mean that you expect another person to know the right thing? So you know the right thing. That is why you need to protect yourself. Well, for me, you have your own opinion. You can as well leave your own opinion. For me, I don't support those Agbero guys as well, doing all those kind of stuff. But that girl actually got what she wanted. She actually got what she wanted. Or let us say she was in the north, in the northern part of Nigeria, and she goes to the market like that. Do you think we're going to be talking it now that she was not even pushed out of the keke? It was in the north. I'm telling you, they're going to drag her out of that keke and disgrace her. But she's even lucky. You are going to the Agbero's den wearing Bumshort. That's why you see people, the first thing, see, you have responsibility to take care of yourself. Don't just run into a trap and expect them to know what to do. Don't do that. Take care of yourself first. God say, heaven help those who help themselves. So please, and there have been some really controversial statements concerning this. A lot of people are supporting her. A lot of people are not supporting her. And this is what a lady, two ladies even got into a fight concerning this particular stuff. One person said, this one is from Nigeria Nollywood actress Victoria. She said, everyone, they are all victims of a failed society where it's tough being a woman and the male child had a certain mindset. I didn't see it, so I wouldn't believe. She actually wore a Bumshort. Did she think she was going to a selfish door? Then another person responded, said, victim blaming is never the right way. You really should know better. Say, why blaming her? She's the victim. We know she's the victim, but she has to learn as well. Then she responded, said, neither will I give her a pat on the back and say, well done. This is an ongoing issue. You can't leave your drink in the table with your friends on a night out, e.g., use the toilet, then come back and drink up, or even use the cup again. Like I asked, was she going to a selfish or mercy? Come on, man. She is the victim, but she need to be told the truth. The reason why I am talking about this topic, and you know I've really wasted time talking about it, because a lot of guys just need to know. Even if we are not even talking about the Bushra, we're talking about maybe a rape situation, all those things. If you know that where you are going to, it's not safe, you have doubt in your mind, do whatever you can do to make sure that that place you are going to is safe. Ask questions, seek research. You know, so people will just leave their city, go to another man's house in another city. And but it's good when you ask questions. When you know where you are going to is understandable, then you know that where you are going to is super safe. But some girls who have lost their life, some people have lost their life, just take their back, cross their mind, just go somewhere that is not safe. Will any of you go to Sambisa Forest now to sleep? Will you travel to Sambisa Forest? Because you know it's not safe. So, meanwhile, she owns that responsibility for herself. And meanwhile, this, I don't know if this is a good news. UAE adopts new law to grant citizenship to invested professionals and other people. According to the news, sorry guys, let me read it out. It said, according to the ruler of UAE, he said, we adopted law amendments that allow granting the UAE citizenship to investors, specialized talent, and professionals, including scientists, doctors, engineers, artists, actors, and their family. The new directive aims to attract talent that contribute to our development journey. The UAE cabinet, local emirs, court, and executive council will nominate those eligible for the citizenship under clear critical set for each category. The law allows receiver of the UAE passport to keep their existing citizenship. You know, we have this UAE recently in Dubai, in Nigeria, who apparently is an investor in Dubai, who, according to news, that is a very big big boy in the oil sector. Because he flaunted money on social media, he was arrested and unfortunately died in police custody. I had the opportunity to interact with somebody yesterday on Instagram, and he said something, and I think that we should all learn. I see a lot of people packing their bags and planning on traveling to countries that are not safe, country with low human rights. Imagine somebody that I know say that he must go to Indonesia. I know Nigerians are making money there, but what about the human rights? We already know there are some certain countries that have this good human right. Even if anything happened to you, our government, even an ordinary citizen here, ordinary citizens there can ask questions. Even their own lawyers can fight for you, fight their government. But unfortunately, you see Nigerians always pushing their head to go to this country that I don't have human right at all. Countries that they will just kill you and nothing will happen. Come on, just imagine this guy died in Canadian prison, or just imagine in US prison, or just imagine in Turkey, all those countries, Austria, all those places. Just imagine them dying just like that. Do you think they won't answer to it? They will ask questions. But in Dubai now, go and ask questions and let's see. Go and ask questions, let's see. So if it is not just okay that Nigeria will just stand up, say anybody, man, I want to just hustle, I just want to leave this country. You just go to any other country to just kill yourself there. At least sit down, do your research very, very well before leaving your country to another mass country. Because first, it's not your country, they can do you anything, but at least there should be human rights. Life, a human right in a way that can safeguard you. Even if you steal, you can still have some rights. I see a lot of Nigeria going to those places. I say, what are you people doing there? A lot of people have died already in that place, but you people see, they choke your head. You guys still want to go there. Well, I don't know if it's a good thing that they are granting citizenship with. Well, we're still going to be seeing it. And meanwhile, Biafra leader Kanu, this is what he said recently to President Muhammadu Buhari. He said, if you are against Eastern Security Network, who will stop Fulani herdsmen and their allies in the army police from murdering, raping you in your home, farm, and highways, it is the army police that are complicit, or the Nigeria president that enables them by pardoning them. Receive sense. That was he said. Well, a president will be really, really quiet. And meanwhile, before I end this video, Dino Melai is just living his life. living a life is in Dubai. Video showing off tourist attraction in Dubai. Tourists. You know, I know Dino Melai is a very outspoken person, or with what some of you might call him a very good Nigerian politician. Yes, most of you regard him as that. Some of you think he's funny, but honestly, for me, it just showed that yes, these people, these politicians, government officials who travel outside, they have two minds. You will see them going out and be like, well, this place is beautiful. When will it come to Nigeria? When our country be like this? All those politicians do go outside to say all those kind of stuff. And meanwhile, they are the ones hating the money. They are the ones stealing. They will still go out there and say all those kind of stuff like, man, this place is beautiful. When are we going to have this in our country? They will come back to Nigeria and continue stealing. You know, those people have double minds. And anybody that has double minds, beware of that person. He doesn't even know when it's wrong anymore. He doesn't know when he's doing the bad or the right thing or the bad thing, because he can switch minds. You are in Nigeria, you turn to a criminal, you steal. Then you travel outside, you turn to a normal citizen who is now saying everything like, oh, I wish my country has this. Nigerian politicians, they truly don't have conscience. Trust me. And meanwhile, guys, this is your boy adamslinkmedia. Thank you very much for watching. Well, I know this video might not sound very interesting because there are not some really, but when you look that Bumshot issue very well, and that Yahoo boys versus kidnappers and all those terrorists, and when you check them very well, and those guys traveling outside abroad, you will really listen to it and know that yeah, all those topics are topics that we should really take seriously. And if you have a brother or a sister who is planning on traveling out very, very soon, advise that person to pick a country that has at least some certain human rights. It's your boy adamslinkmedia. I'm going to see you in my next video immediately. Have a wonderful day. Bye.